In The Witch, there
Damn, nigga, hold on. Scariest depictions of folk horror. Alright, y'all know how I feel about horror, bro.
is a terrifying depiction of a witch, and her presence and influence is felt throughout the movie, even though she
See, immediately 8 seconds into the video, I can already tell this movie will make me hard.
appears on screen very briefly. And I think that is a great example of folk horror. Folk horror is, in my interpretation, when the monster or belief system holds power over the people in the setting of the story. And at the very least, the elders would know about it and understand it. And of course, there has to be some presence
Folk
of
horror is
an
low-key the
ancient belief
scariest horror.
system or a
I feel like if I could rank them, it'll probably go, damn, only 32 seconds. My bad, yo. If I could rank folk horror, it'll probably be not horror, folk horror, but like this horror in general, it'll probably be number 1. We got Eldritch horror. Number 2, folk horror. Number 3, analog horror. Number 4, slasher horror. Slasher horror is not that scary. And lastly, I'll probably say like psychological horror. Psychological horror is not that scary. You've seen any Avatar movies? If so, have you seen Fire and Ash? I've seen the first Avatar movie. Did I watch Way of Water? I don't remember. I don't really care for the series like that though. It was cool. It wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get the hype. I don't see the hype. It's cool though. What's good, Keem? How you doing, bro? We just watching folk horror vids.
monster, stories of which have been passed down for generations. Unlike cosmic horror, which I talk about a lot on this channel, I think folk horror is supposed to be comprehensible.
How I
The
been?
entities
I've been
in
good,
these
bro.
stories have tangible rules and powers.
Yo,
and
someone told me I gotta start like speaking into the mic more instead of just like laying back here and trying to speak. Cause I feel like they told me it's like much more engaging when I talk to y'all and look at y'all like this, rather than I'm like back here. I'm like, yo, how y'all doing today? You know what I'm saying? So I pull up my chair more. So I gotta lift up the chair like this too. I gotta speak into the mic like this. It's all part of the process. You know what I'm saying? You learn these things as you do it.
and unless you violate them, you're probably safe. So let's take a look at some great depictions of folk horror in movies. Before we begin, just know that I will be spoiling every title.
I don't
And
care,
with
bro.
that being said, let's get started.
I'm good. I'm not worried about no type of.
The first movie
not
on
worried
our
about-
list is The Witch by Robert Eggers. Set in 1630s
The
New
Vitch.
England, it follows a
That shit said-
Puritan family.
I'm tripping, right? That shit said the VVitch. Yo, look, that's the that's the VVitch. Oh, whoa, I'm tripping. Yo, is this the font? Why does it look like that?
Set in 1630s New England, it follows a Puritan family cast out of their village and left to survive alone near a dense, shadowed forest. Their crops fail, their food spoils, and something about the land
Ari with
feels
the
wrong
rose.
from
Thank
the
you
beginning.
so much, Ari.
Despite
I think that's more gaming wise. Wait, what do you mean? With like gaming, like what are we talking about gaming for?
them being pretty confident that
Oh, you
this
mean
was the
speaking into the
place to
mic?
make the base. And
I
that
see what
very
you- yeah.
forest that they settled next
feel like it's
to
better for
also
reactions,
happens
too.
to be the home of an evil and powerful witch, the essential monster of any folklore. The witch feels omnipresent in the area. She gets very little screen time, but it feels like she's always there.
Right, the money, I'll give
There
you
are
Galaxy.
shots
Thank
of
you,
just
bro.
the forest,
don't
and
need
you
to send
can
me no
feel that
Galaxies or none,
something
though.
is
Y'all
wrong
good.
inside it. Then, when the dad and son go hunting, they run into a strangely ominous rabbit that might well enough be the witch herself. Even the children in the movie know about the stories. They've grown up hearing them. Stories full of devils, witches, and women who signed the devil's book. The younger twins especially seem obsessed with it.
Damn, these
They
little
sing-
compact ass kids. Isn't this their clothes? Why do they look so wide?
Signed the devil's book.
Am I tripping?
The younger twins
Look at them. They look so compressed.
especially
Am I tripping? That's not how. Me and Nadir are locked in and watching right now. Right now. Aw, thank y'all so much, bro. Ari the You're Awesome. Ari the Finger Heart. Ari the Rose. Ari the I'm Ready. The most well I'm Ready's. And the Roses. Thank y'all so much, bro. I just ate some deer meat spaghetti and that shit delicious. How do you even obtain deer meat? I guess hunting down deers, but that sounds kind of greedy, you know? Deer meat fire? What the fuck does deer meat sound? What does deer meat taste like? Is that shit that tastes like beef?
seem obsessed with it. They sing songs about their mysterious goat, Black Phillip, claiming he speaks to them. They accuse their older sister of being a witch just for fun. Or maybe not just for fun. They're playful, but there's something off about it. Like they're too comfortable with the idea. Like they understand a little more than they should.
I mean,
And the
obviously
movie
gonna
gives us
understand
a
it.
few
Obviously gonna understand it if it's such a common thing in their life to where like they really need to know about it. Where if they don't know about it, they're gonna fucking die. I guess it's pretty. I guess it would be pretty normal to them. No, like they'll probably just be chatting about it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like beef, hella good. That sounds like why would you get deer meat over like just like regular beef? You know what I'm saying?
different depictions of
I mean, I guess if you
witches,
hunt it down,
all
you
in
gotta do
beautiful
something.
shots.
All right, with the TikTok,
First, there
thank you
is the
so
old
much.
evil hag, which I believe is the witch's true form.
Ooh.
She lives in a small dark hut and makes
Ooh.
paste out of babies,
Oh.
which enables her to
No,
fly.
she got the nigga, she got a pancake ass. For sure.
And even this flying looks pretty scary with the moon in the background, like something very.
See, like I'm already jumping over a couple hurdles. You know what I'm saying? You a witch living in a hut. I don't even mind pancake booties. All booties are nice to me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm jumping over a little bit too many hurdles here. Does she have money at least? To be decided. TBD. Tastes different.
Wrong is happening here. She is also able to change a goat's milk to blood. In another moment, she appears as a young woman, emerging from the trees to lure the family's son. As she reaches out to touch him, her hand changes, revealing the crack.
I bought coins for this. I'm trying to spend them all. And Ari, thank you so much. Yo, bro, there's no though. Y'all don't have to send me gifts. If y'all like thank y'all so much. Like I feel so needy whenever I get gifts, bro. Cause it's like I feel like I'm more making y'all give it to me, bro. Like thank y'all so much, bro. Ari, to let him cook too. Thank you so much, bro. I feel like that's why I stopped doing the King, were you here while I did the galaxy thing, bro? I had to stop doing that, bro. I feel like I would rewatch the clips and I'll be like, whatever, Chris Lander. This thing is calling me a fascist. Can I say fascist on TikTok? Or if the roses and the GGs and the I'm ready, and the goats and the you're awesomes and oh my gosh, bro. Yo, hold on, wait. Here, how about this? Let me see if I can turn on GIFs announcements. Oh God.
Time to spend them all.
I swear to God, those are never scripted. I always forget that happens.
Help.
I always forget that happens, bro. I swear to God,
Clip.
I swear to God, I always forget that happens, bro.
Skin beneath the disguise.
We don't talk,
When
we're
the
not
sun
talking about
returns,
that.
he's acting
That's a
really
good clip,
weird.
though, but we're
He
not talking
vomits
about
a
that.
whole apple and speaks in a trance,
Clip.
saying something between worship and terror. By the end, Thomasin is the last one alive.
YouTube not saying
She's
that.
been accused, abandoned, and
Imposting
broken.
angle.
With nowhere else to go, she gives in. She speaks to Black Phillip, who really was
Genuinely
more than just a goat,
clip that.
and signs the devil's book. The final scene
I bet
shows
that
her
I'm posted
walking
on,
naked into the woods for a witch's sabbath, where a coven of witches is waiting for her. And I don't know where the other witches came from. Maybe they each live in a different part of the forest and meet up once a month or something. In any case, the
Y'all see all them naked white people? Huh. That's a little interesting. I'll post that clip. I'm gonna post that clip on what's it called?
My
The
Twitch
CPR
gone.
account. Your what happened to your how do you get your Twitch banned? Nigga, Aiden Ross is on Twitch. How you get your shit banned, bro?
Witch is one of those movies that I can say with 100% certainty is a great depiction of folklore, which is why it was first on my list.
The Blair Witch Project.
Then there is the Blair Witch
This used
Project,
to scare me. The
where
trailer used
the
to scare me,
presence of
bro.
a witch feels even more powerful
not having
despite
zap.
her not appearing even
Oh.
once. The legend is simple. A witch haunts the Black Hills Forest in Maryland. Over the years, people have gone missing there. Strange symbols have been found. There's stories about children vanishing and a man made to stand in the corner while the others were killed.
Hey, let's. You know what will be fun for us to do in the weekend, guys? Bro, we should dude. Let's go to the what's it called? The Prince Harry Forest.
People have gone missing there, haunts the floor,
Roblox.
despite her not appearing even once. The legend is simple. A witch haunts the Black Hills Forest in Maryland.
Bro, let's go to the fucking Hills Forest, dude. Dude, that'd be so fucking dope, bro. Bro, let's go there. Even though like 30 people have fucking died there, let's go there ourselves, bro.
Hell yeah, dude.
That'd be so fucking right. That'd be so fucking fire, bro. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. That'd be so fucking fun.
Over the years,
Dub, that
people
sounds
have gone
sick.
missing there. Strange symbols have been found. There's stories about children vanishing and a man made to
Cyrock.
stand in the corner
So
while the
fucking
others were
rock,
killed.
dude.
And then three
Sunday.
student filmmakers decide to go looking for the truth. They film everything that happens, confident it'll be nothing more than creepy stories and local folklore. But soon enough, they realize they're lost. They hike for hours only to return to the same tree. The
Dumbass
forest
niggas.
stops behaving like a normal place.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for
Direction,
y'all.
distance, and even time starts to feel unstable. Then come the signs. Sounds at night that circle their tent, and piles of stones outside it. Twigs tied together and hung from branches.
Yo, this sounds like
These
damn. Is this what all these analog horror movies be like taking inspiration off? Not analog, but like this sounds like an analog horror.
items feel like remnants of a belief system that
Like
never
the
really went
VHS
away,
tapes.
even if nobody remembers the full story. So the movie isn't just about being lost in the woods that's acting weird. It's about trespassing into something older, something sacred in a way that doesn't care whether or not you believe. So
Dumbass
something in
niggas.
the forest is pulling the group apart. It never speaks or shows itself, but its presence is felt the way the woods behave around them. One of the characters begins hearing voices of their missing friend, calling from somewhere deep inside the trees. Eventually, they find a decaying house in the middle of nowhere. Inside, they explore, disoriented and panicked. One descends into the basement, and in the final shot, he's standing
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm getting chased. Let me go into a random ass fucking basement. Where I don't know if there's any other exits. So there's one direct exit to where either I can just stay down here for the rest of my life while she's waiting up there for me, or like I go up there and I got my Ooh, I was about to burp. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I go up there and I got my ass eaten. The genre you're talking about is found footage. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. Thank you, bro. That's the exact title I was looking for. Thank you, man.
there silently in the corner, just like the old story said, and the camera drops to the floor with a scream.
Shit.
This movie isn't too eventful,
So who
and
found the
we're not
camera?
even fully sure that there is a witch in the area.
Who found the
But there
camera?
is definitely enough weird things happening to allow her existence to make sense.
What's up, Godfather?
Much more
Weezy?
sense than if it was just somebody messing with the group. It's kind of a cool thought that this may be the same forest as the one in The Witch, just many years later, where the witch moved on to more powerful abilities, like changing the space in the area, which is why they walked in circles
Ew.
and
Oh,
all
I
that
thought that
stuff.
was that nigga bare legs.
Next up is The Wicker Man, and this one isn't outright as scary as the other two, but it's still quite unsettling, and you'll see what I'm
Y'all
talking
watching
about.
1973 horror movies? That sounds kind of shit. Like that genuinely sounds
Plot
like
twist, it was people from the future using futuristic things to scare people.
that would be so fucking funny. Yo, imagine you get a cup of Sprite from McDonald's and you time travel back to like the 1200s and you just like spray one of them shits on them niggas. Yo, he might dead ass like get incinerated. Have you thought about playing The Forest yet? I forgot to check it out. The Forest. Doesn't that game have a sequel?
In this movie, a police officer goes to a remote island to investigate the case of a missing girl. And this island turns out to be a place where truly
Anything but
bizarre
Boogeyman.
things
Oh.
happen.
Speaking of anything but Boogeyman, I've been playing Arc Raiders. That game is actually so fun. I want to play it on stream, but I don't know enough. I don't know enough about the game yet to actually like play it on stream yet. But it's actually a really fun game, bro. I really like it. I don't know how I can connect the mic to where y'all could hear like the players on that game too. You know what I'm saying? Because I hear my players only through my controller. I don't know how to I don't know how I can do it to where y'all can hear like the people through my headset.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. I'll figure it out. If I can figure it out and I learn enough about the game, I'll probably start streaming it.
People eat frogs, corpses turn into rabbits, and everybody walks around naked. Even in the school, they learn about very strange topics.
They say, "What concoction have thy what concoction have thy spread on me? Thy shall be punished." Yo, nah, bro. I get. Wait, 1200s. Why isn't orange called an orange, but an apple is not called a pear? I can't take this anymore. Eating a burger with no honey mustard. Eating a burger with no honey mustard. Eating a burger with no honey mustard. Gone. That's your first. Is this your first chat, Gone? I might be tripping. I swear. Nah, I'm tripping. Let's all Gone. Let's check out Gone. You only got one. Here. I got you, bro. I don't follow you. I'm W Mans. That was a good thing. That was a good joke. I like that. Thank you, bro. Middle
English.
Nah, would they be speaking Middle English? Yo, you're so W. I got you, bro. Hey,
he said 1200 lol.
1200? 12? What would they even be speaking in 1200? No, but I'm saying, like, if I spray a Sprite on him, bro, he's just gonna incinerate. The Sprite will literally take his skin and it'll like flow like past it, like it'll melt it. Basically, what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? It'll kill him. He'll genuinely like deteriorate. He'll erode, if you will. Oh, I'm on my OBS. I'm tripping.
It's a very unique movie. I've never seen another movie that introduces so many weird activities in a half lighthearted, half ominous tone. The atmosphere isn't on the nose scary, and there's no jump scares or anything like that, which makes a lot of the stuff you see come off as goofy, but of course it isn't. These are very twisted and grim things.
British niggas just be having the most disgusting teeth.
Just bring a laser pointer with you also.
Not all British people, but like the older ones, like damn, y'all was living like that? These niggas got holes and shit. Just bring a laser pointer with you also. Yo. Oh nah, that might actually kill some people. In GTA, we're talking theoretically, by the way, Twitch and TikTok.
Like when they exhume the body of the missing girl and find a dead hair instead.
Same way how
we also learned that this island practices a pagan religion, and the old gods are present here. And even if they're not, it doesn't matter, because everyone believes they are. Everything revolves around ritual, symbolism, and sacrifice. The people on the island live in harmony with nature, but there's an unsettling feeling that this harmony comes at a cost. Their songs, dances, and celebrations feel cheerful on the surface, but they're all deeply rooted in this belief system, one that sees human life as just another offering to ensure that the land remains fertile. The logic behind the pagan religion of this place is explained in one scene, and it's called parthenogenesis, which is reproduction without a partner, which is a real thing, just probably not in the context they're talking about. The grandpa of the leader of the island came here and brought all kinds of new fruits and returned paganism to the people. The police officer—
Hey, am I tripping, or are there no black people here? Hold on, where's all the minorities? Huh.
Finds himself increasingly disturbed as he realizes that nobody here actually cares about the missing girl. They treat him like an outsider, answering questions with riddles and misdirections. And it starts to feel like the entire community is playing a part in some larger hidden performance to prank this guy. And that's exactly what turns out to be the case. The mystery is no longer about the girl, but about what's really going on in this place.
This W Man's followed me. Oh yeah, I like this. This is my first clip. How I like it. This is fire, bro. How I feature it. I'm gonna feature that shit too.
Then you genuinely see arrow covered in forbidden substance in your chest.
Yo. Nah, bro. What? I feel like these niggas won't even just hit you with an arrow. I feel like they're the type to like just hit you with like some like, I don't even know, like one of them darts, like the You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, right? Like the poison darts. It's like from Terraria. You know what you're talking about? Oh, my dog.
The climax is the May Day festival. The main cast are a man
Yes.
horse, a man woman, and a man fool. There are also 6 swordsmen and a bunch of humans with animal masks. And what's supposed to happen, at least in the olden days, is that the swordsman would sacrifice one person to the gods so that the crops would be bountiful, and they would pick that person at random. Eventually, it
use
becomes
both.
very clear that the officer has been brought here for a
He's
reason,
both.
and by the time he realizes it, it's too late for him. And the ending of this movie might just be one of the worst things that can happen to
Oh
somebody.
my god.
And it turns out that this whole thing was orchestrated, and they made this exact cop come here so they can sacrifice him so their crops would improve. So he gets trapped inside a Wicker Man with animals, and he's burned alive, having to listen to the animals scream along.
You don't got no type of like backup? How they just gonna send one cop on his own? No backup, no nothing? Just like the Vanity trailer, bro. What's the Vanity, bro? This like my thing is it's like.
Then you wake up to yourself on a cross.
My thing is it's like you gonna send me on this island on my own with no weapons, no nothing, no backup, one man army. Clearly not. Look at him. He's crying in a burning Wicker Man.
With him in his last moments. Very grim ending, but I'm quite a fan
Epstein
of this, so
Island.
I loved it. I love how simple it is. No extra twists or anything
Einstein, what about
unnecessary.
Einstein?
Just a really dark
Einstein got an
but
island?
expected ending. The ritual opens with 4 friends going on a hiking trip to Sweden, which was supposed to be in memory of their friend, who died in a robbery. One of the guys could have stepped in and helped, but he didn't, and that guilt hangs over the whole movie.
Yeah, I came
Tell
in with a
he's stuck.
saw.
He's the only one who sees their dead friend in the trees, or walks into a room and suddenly finds himself back in the store. So already the
Einstein
forest is
Island,
messing
the
with
person
them,
meant.
personalizing the horror. Then they go off the trail. The first real sign that something is wrong is when they find this huge elk or deer gutted and hanging from the trees.
Fuck no. Y'all should have seen this shit. Y'all should have went home. Y'all should have called the authorities. I guarantee you they don't do none of those.
Like a warning. Then they find this old rotted cabin and decide to sleep there. Upstairs is this wooden effigy, human-shaped, no face, with antlers, and it's clear
y'all gonna sleep
something
there.
was meant to
Y'all
be
gonna sleep there,
worshipped.
right?
But they just kind of ignore it and go to bed.
Oh. These niggas are cooked. You can tell they're not black. Yo. I mean, I wasn't gonna say nothing. That's
Like that was normal. Next morning, they all wake up freaked out. One of them is sleepwalking. One of them is naked, praying to that statue. One of them wet himself. And none of them will admit that happened. The forest gets inside your head, but everybody wants to ignore it because it's too weird to be real.
What the fuck?
The more they try to escape, the more the forest rearranges itself. Eventually, they find a group of people who live out there, worshippers, and this is where the folk horror side shows up.
Yep.
These people are part of an old cult tied to Norse mythology, and they worship a creature that lives in the forest. Not just some animal or demon.
What the fuck is that? Nigga, that look like an Elden Ring boss.
But something of a god. It's called a Jotun, descended from Loki, and it gives them immortality in exchange for their loyalty. They offer sacrifices to it, and in return, they don't age.
Chris or
but they're
him.
stuck in the forest
good, bro?
forever,
Thank you,
praying
bro.
to
No,
something
you're
that
him,
doesn't
twin.
really like them. And this thing looks incredibly cool. It's massive, walking on 4 legs, with what looks like a twisted human torso and arms where the face should be.
Oh
Every
my
time you get a
God.
better look at it, it gets worse. And the fact that
You
it
played
demands
Persona.
worship makes it
Yeah.
scarier. It
I
doesn't
finished
want to kill
5
you,
and
it
4.
wants you to kneel to it. And if you don't, it will make you. By the end, the main guy
It'll
finds
make you kneel? Oh no, this nigga catching back shots.
Number 3?
Look at him. 3, a little bit. I played a little bit of 3. I started 3 and 4 around the same time. I said I was going to focus on 4 so I don't get burnt out. But I haven't played 3 in a minute. I have been playing Metaphor though.
Finally stands up to it. Not by killing it, because you can't, but just by
You need to
refusing to bow
finish
down.
3
And for some reason
TS
it
gas.
works. The
Yeah, I'll get
monster
to it.
lets him go. And this is what
This finna be, bro. How do you have this nigga got a backshot emote? I'm not gonna show that, but how you got he got a bouncing on dick emote? Oh nah, you gotta send me that one. I need that for some of my homeboys.
I meant in the intro when I said that if you follow the rules of these monsters, you might be fine, such as the case of this movie.
Ew.
I watched Onibaba because I saw it in some lists as folk horror. And I was nearly finished with the movie, and I wasn't even entirely sure if it can be classified as folk horror. It really only talked about folk horror in terms of demon punishing.
Oh nah, I know this had some little ass niggas. I know this had them little niggas inside the 60s. They was scared straight.
As folk horror. It really
Them
only
little Asian niggas, they was scared straight. Nah. If I see this when I was a little kid, oh my gosh. Especially, you know, if people 13 to 17 get TTS, I have no idea how it works. You gotta go on their stuff. You gotta go on the TikTok, the TikFanity stuff and ask them. I got no idea how it works.
talked about folk horror in terms of demon punishing you and stuff like that. Like it only referenced that stuff instead of actually being it. Then I got to the last 10 minutes and surprisingly it all came together. Before the movie even starts, we get the definition of Onibaba. It's an old demon woman, which is important for later. The story is set in feudal Japan, during a time of war and famine, where two women, an older mother and her daughter-in-law, survived by killing lost samurai and selling their armor for food.
How
There
the
are
fuck do they kill lost samurai? How do you do that? Do they just be like third partying, or like do they just like attack them like from the behind or something? Like how do they beat them? Little me would have been peeing my pants watching this. Nah, little me, I wouldn't have been scared of this. I'm talking about like the kids back in like they gotta be tag teaming, but against a samurai though, a trained samurai, them niggas was cold. This was demons. Y'all seen Jin Sakai? Nah.
pretty
bro.
much only 3 characters and a sea of tall grass for an hour and 40 minutes. It actually reminded me of The Witch, of how the still shots of the grass swaying in the wind manage to be spooky
Shoguns!
because there's nothing else.
Shoguns. They
A
was cold
wandering
too.
man comes home from war, and the desire for him starts to rot the dynamic between the two women. He of course prefers the younger girl, and the old lady wants to stop this relationship because it's wrong and she will go to hell and the demons will get her. But the real reason, I think, is because the old lady was jealous. One day, a mysterious samurai with a strange man
It's the 60s, bro. Come on. I think she's a grown woman. I don't think she's a kid. Okay, it might be a grown woman though. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a little kid.
mask comes in looking for directions. And the old lady says sure, but then she pranks him and makes him fall into a demonic pit so she can steal his loot. She takes his mask and uses it to scare the other girl and stop her from sneaking off to the guy. And at first I thought this was a real demon that appeared, but no, it was
Younger
the
doesn't
mom.
mean kid in this
Although I don't
text.
know how she managed to float. But eventually the mask fuses to her face and she can't take it off. And suddenly the folk horror aspect
Oh, I
creeps
got
in.
you.
Based on a real Buddhist fable about vanity and
What
punishment.
the fuck?
So by messing with the girl, the old lady became Onibaba and cursed herself. It's a twist that turns the whole story from a bleak survival drama into something just a little too supernatural compared to what we saw so far.
TCS on
And
right now,
because we
yeah.
saw nothing supernatural for pretty much the whole movie, it makes the ending that much more
The
impactful.
type of Lord DBD have.
Did by Daylight. Oh god. Nah, I seen what's his name? Pyramid Head. What's the nigga name, bro? It's something. Some of the niggas are actually like crazy as hell. Gang, they was cracking kids back then. Yeah, I know it's like average. I know it's like honestly expected. Did they like wasn't it respected too? Yeah, you got it right.
Pumpkinhead is a pretty straightforward monster slasher from the 80s, but it stands out, especially now, for how beautiful and eerie it looks. It doesn't hide the monster or build tension through subtlety. It puts the creature right in front of you.
That was
The whole
normal
movie
back in
looks
the
like
days.
a dark fairy tale. There is fog in nearly every scene, and the lighting is clearly artificial and not meant to look natural. But it looks so cool, almost like a theater set or something. And the setting is amazing too. It's in this isolated
kinda look dope.
Appalachian town.
It's kinda
But
look
as the
dope.
movie goes on, it's like you go back in time. And instead of the gas stations that were in the beginning, you now see witches and old graveyards and demons and stuff like that. It feels like you're watching a local legend unfold. The story is simple, but it hits harder than expected. A man's young son is killed in a dirt bike accident by a group of careless teenagers. The father is devastated, and he doesn't know what to do.
Oh yeah, about the Onibaba stuff, that shit was crazy because, yo, imagine you some hating ass nigga. Imagine you a hating ass nigga, right? Womp womp. Imagine you a hating ass nigga and you steal some dude's mask and you use it to scare someone just so they can't get no type of play. And now that like I feel like we should have more curses like that nowadays. You know what I'm saying? More curses where like people are like, you know what I'm saying? You get cursed for being a hater. You get cursed for being like a. You know how many people on Twitter would get cursed? Oh my gosh. Yo, never mind. Nah, actually no.
Is it really a curse if you own up to it?
Like what? Getting the fucking mask fused onto your body for the rest of your life. That's looking a curse. That's a curse. The world be a better place. Not for real, nigga. No, I'll be way less hating ass niggas, man. Gotta get them. How many people will get cursed on Instagram? I'm not on Instagram enough to see some real haters.
If it doesn't come with powers.
I'd be on like the freaky part of it. If it doesn't come with power, nigga, you're not getting, bro. You're fuck the powers, bro. Fuck the powers, nigga. I don't want to look deformed. I want to be saucy if I have powers. Talking about something. You gonna look like Turbo Granny? No.
Win.
I'm not Okaroon, bro. I have to have a little bit of sauce if I have powers.
You have a literal
So he
Shogun
goes
mask.
out to
What?
Just be buff.
Just be buff. No, but like wouldn't it like alter my body too? I don't know.
And you getting all the females.
No, I can't even make out with girls and shit. Hi there. You can't.
find the only person people say that can help. An old witch who lives deep in the woods. And here we get to the full core. The witch looks exactly how you would imagine a witch, old, wrinkly, and mysterious. Her cabin is perched in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by swamp and mist. She tells the father he can't bring his son back, but there is another option. He can dig up something ancient, something buried in
Make
a
out,
pumpkin patch
bro,
beyond
if you
the
don't get
graveyard.
on Shao
And
Kahn
that
level.
thing is none
Shao
other
Kahn level? What the fuck is that? Like my dad? What about your dad?
than Pumpkinhead, a vengeance demon. Once summoned, he hunts down those responsible for the boy's death. But the twist is that the father is connected to the creature. He can see what Pumpkinhead sees, and feel what Pumpkinhead feels. And as the monster carries out revenge, the father begins to
Shao
realize
Kahn
this is not what he
MK9.
wanted. This is not justice. And then by the end, the father becomes the next Pumpkinhead. So this isn't just a monster killing people. It's about how revenge consumes the one who asks for it. The folklore angle is simple but strong.
I gotta get my get back. See, this is why there's like I gotta get my get back. If the nigga really did me dirty, bro, nah, I gotta get back in blood. I gotta get back in over blood, bro. Fuck no. Especially some nigga Pumpkinhead. I'm not worried about no damn nigga named Pumpkinhead, bro. That's not that like realistically.
Just gave me more reason to do it.
Exactly, bro. Exact fucking Lee, bro.
You call on something old and buried, and you don't walk away clean.
Oh, the video ends like that? No outro or none? We even get to like appreciate what the video you just made, bro. You even talk to us. Alright, I guess the video's over. That was a pretty good video, Gooligan. You cooks, bro.